G'day folks, it is a magnificent spring day, the perfect day to mow the lawns and get stuck into the garden. But I'm not doing any of that, I'm going trout fishing instead. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Very damp in here, very leechy. Got to be careful I don't cut myself on blackberries and end up with leeches on me. See that? I'm giving the new Strike Tiger red-eye jig heads a swim for the first time. Strike Tiger have got these new jig heads. They come out in bright orange and in black, and they've got a red eye. So I've got the Strike Tiger red-eye jig head with the black and gold nymph, which is my all-time favourite trout fishing soft plastic. Start off with that. Very first cast, and it didn't even go because it's tangled. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm not going to fit under here. I have to get on my hands and knees. Oh, that's cold. Cold. Refreshing. Refreshing's a better word. More positive than cold. Oh, there's a little, what is that? Is that a baby crayfish? Look at that. It's a tiny weeny Murray crayfish. Look at him. He's got the spikes and everything. That is the smallest Murray crayfish that I reckon I've ever seen. I'm going to get a photo of that. It's almost like he's gone into shock. Look. Alright buddy. Off you go. There he goes. He was playing dead. He was playing dead. He was just laying dead flat like a stiff. He must have gone into shock. Either that or he was just playing dead, because the moment he was in the water and my hand wasn't there, he bloody took off like Granny's undies. What a little ripper. Ooh, got him. Yes, I was just about to say I got no way for getting a fish out of there. I just dabbled it in there and I bobbed it around a little bit and he grabbed it. I have to go to a different part of the creek to wet my hand before I hold him. Huh. Look at that. The first trout that I've caught on the Strike Tiger red-eye jig head. That was quite an exciting catch. But I'm not going to worry about a photo, I'll just get you straight back in because my phone's in my backpack. Just pop that out. And there you go, mate. See you later, buddy. There he goes. I couldn't cast. It's too overgrown, obviously, so what I've done, I just sort of dangled that down like that. I just bobbed it around a little bit like that, and then he come out and hit it. Yeah, beauty. Got him. Yes. It's a nice looking bit of water. There's got to be a trout sitting in there somewhere, surely. No follows. Yeah, catch that trout out of that real funny little bit of water. Then you get to a real sort of typical looking good bit of trout water and there's nothing in it. Oh yes there is, he's followed it. Nobody howling a fish here. Look at all the grass and stuff. I can't even lower it and dangle it because there's too many snags. Oh, there's a nice hole, but it's a little bit overgrown. Probably the longest cast I've made all morning. Here comes the follow. Here's a follow. Take it. Oh, he hit it. He hit it in the current. I can still see him.
Here comes the follow. Here's the follow. Take it. Oh,
he's just sitting right in the middle of that current there. That's the third fish I've seen. Oh no. You probably see a trout. He's off. Good. Just about to say, you probably see a trout speak off up into this creek here in a second. I can't see him now. Might have already made his way up, as he made his way back up into the pool. Oh, there he went. Nice cast for a bit. Here comes Polly. Oh, hit it, and again, got him, no, take it. Oh.
Here comes Polly. Oh, hit it, and again, got him, no, take it. Oh.
Not a bad fish, I can still see him, but I've got an epic tangle on the end of my line. He hit it 2 or 3 times. Can I get through all that? Had the right line, but not the right length. It's got a bit better length, but not the right line. I've got a fish. Oh, he's a good fish. He hit it straight away. As soon as I started reeling that in, he grabbed that. Oh, come on, buddy. I'll get a photo of this one. I didn't get a photo of the last one, because I didn't have my camera at the ready.
Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life.
There we go, folks. He's keen to go. He's a little bit on the lean side. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I just cast it in and just hit the water and then bang. Wow, Jesus. Shit. Ow. Oh, check out my arms, blood all over them. I strongly recommend that you don't fish this creek if you're a haemophiliac, because there's a lot of blackberries. Got him! Oh, bugger! I lost him at the rock. No! Oh, good, it's off. It's such a nice bit of water and I'm bloody snagged. But it's off. Off. My pop used to say off. He said to me, there once was a boy from Tromborsham, took his eyes out to wash them. His mother said, Jack, if you don't put them back, I'll put them on the floor and squash them. Right, now I've moved downstream a little bit. I'm still in the same creek. I've moved down. Oh, didn't touch it again, got it. Oh, he hit it twice. Huh. I was going to say I'm still in the same creek, but I've moved downstream a bit. I just got 2 overgrown up there. I just couldn't go any further. This is a great little creek to fish, but it really is the trout stream from hell. I've had to walk around because there's a big log jam, and then I've had to walk through all these blackberries instead. Fishing in the trout stream from hell. I'm going right up under the waterfall here. There's got to be a fish sitting in that hole. Got him! Yes! Oh no, he's ripped my eyes off. There you go. See, I made a lot of casts in there before he spotted it. Only a little fella. I was thinking there's got to be a trout in that hole. Ready? Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I'll come and revisit you closer to the season's end. Rightio, folks, I just want to give you a quick review on the new Striped Tiger Red Eye jig heads. It has got something I don't like about it, but most of it's good. Most importantly, the trout loved it. I caught a few and I had quite a few other really solid strikes, so they were climbing all over it, and that's the most important thing, so that's a big plus. I like this shape. They're not round like normal jig heads, they're more of a wheel shape, like flat-sided, which helps it cut through the water, particularly when you're working it upstream against the current. That's another plus. If they're a good size, they're heavier than the smallest ones and smaller than the heaviest ones, if that makes sense. They're I'm not sure, I think they might be 1/20th of an ounce or something similar, but they're a good size for most streams and rivers. So far everything's good. The only thing I'm not real keen on, a lot of paint has scratched off. So it's not going to stay black, or the orange ones I don't expect will stay orange. I think that over time the paint will scratch off. I don't think that's the end of the world, though. I still think even if the paint scratches off, you've still got a jig head with red eyes and a nice streamlined shape that'll help swim really well. So I don't think that's the end of the world, but that is something that will happen if you buy them, I think. And in saying that, in these little streams where there's just so many rocks, that's been bouncing on rocks all day. The larger the rivers, when it's not bouncing up and down off the bottom all the time, it will last longer, but I think in time the paint will come off. Other than that, it's a huge win. I really like using them. I think they're a really good product, and I reckon the biggest selling point, or the most important point, is the red eyes. Trout love red, particularly redfin, and I just think those red eyes might be attributable to why the fish are hitting the lures so much harder today than they have been in my last few sessions. Hey you! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.